guys, and welcome to another episode of Words of Wisdom from the Wise. And today, I want to talk about courage and how to stop letting people take advantage of you. All right, so let's just jump right in. Now, like I said before, I was having a couple of technical difficulties, but all praises that it is done now. But yeah, I want to talk about, how to stop letting people take advantage of you. Now, let me tell you, this is friends, your bestie, spouse, family. I don't care who it is. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who it is. And I feel like we have to get out of that mindset of feeling like, okay, well, this is this person, so I can't do this or say this, or this is that person, so I can't say that. We got to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it. If it is that person, oh, that's my spouse, so I can't say that. But if that's your spouse, they shouldn't be doing that. If that's your family, they shouldn't be doing that. But unfortunately, they do. So I just want to jump into the scriptures and give you some wisdom to help you understand the power that you really have. You understand? And the courage, the spirit of courage that you should always be in when it comes to anybody. And that's not saying that you have to be confrontational. Courage is not confrontational. You understand what I'm saying? Courage is being wise and standing up for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? And looking for the most peaceful outcome. So, that being said, you guys, you know how I feel. Let the Most High be true and every man a liar. Let's jump in. John 16:33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye might have peace. And this is Christ. Let's just start it off with Christ, okay? Christ said, in me you have peace. And this is, he ain't never lie, okay? In the world, ye shall have tribulation. Yeah, in the world, you're going to have problems. You're going to have fussing. You're going to have fighting. That's why it's very important to tune into the Father, tune into to Christ and the heavens. Because no matter where you are, no matter what happens, that's always your safe haven. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I have stories to where I literally ran to the Father, and it's just crazy. I'll probably do a story time or something like that. I got a lot of spiritual stories. I think I might start doing story times just to let you guys understand the journey and how things came to be. And, for real. But that's a whole nother topic for another day. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer. So when these things happen, be of good cheer. Be of good cheer, but don't be no fool. You don't have to stick around somebody that's causing you harm, and and this is mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. All those things can be considered abuse. You don't have to be around that. It don't matter who you are, and it don't matter who they are. And how long you've been with them. Let's get that straight too. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. So Christ is telling us, you know what I'm saying? If we're walking with him, we're walking with the heavens. Christ has overcome the world. And why? Because he was listening to the Father's instructions, doing what he was supposed to do. And he overcame the world. And we can do it too. You don't have to let nobody treat you like that. You understand? When you're out in the world and you're dealing with those, that's why you have to be around people that's more like-minded. Don't try to force yourself into any situation, because when you're forcing it, that's not heaven sent. Heaven sent is a flow through life. You know what I'm saying? It's an undeniable, like, it just feels so right. You know what I'm saying? It's undeniable. The Father is constantly showing himself through these things. You don't always have to question, is this right? Is this right? No, you know it's right when it's from the heavens. Remember, the Father is not the author of confusion. Satan is. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God, Ahia, have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So the Father didn't give us a spirit of fear. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to fear people that you feel like that you feel like are doing things to you, and you feel like you fearful to speak up. No, speak up. But I will say this though. Let me say this. Now, if you feel like this person that you're speaking up to is, might put their hands on you or might get physical, then sometimes, just walk away. Those situations you need to walk away. But if you can talk it out and resolve it and be at peace with all men, women as well, then do so. But if it can get physical, just please leave. Don't stay in a relationship like that. Don't stay in a friendship like that. Just leave. You don't have to be fearful. The Father gave us a sound mind, which is of wisdom, of love, not arguing. And if this person is not dealing like that in love and in peace, the spirit that's on them. You understand what I'm saying? And the more you stick around and not stick up for yourself, the more they're going to take advantage of you. People don't respect when you let them go with things. They don't respect that. They look at you like you a sucker. And they look at you like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to keep running over this person. Nah, you got to check them at the door. Listen, you can't talk to me like that. And if you tell them how you feel and they act like, oh, well, sorry, you getting sensitive and this and that, and try to give you that little fake, and try to throw dirt back at you, cut it short. Don't play around. I'm telling you, only a fool will play with a snake. And that's what those people are that treat you like that. 1 John 5:14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. Exactly. So if we're walking with Christ and we're in the spirit and we're doing everything that the Father requires us to do, keeping his law, statutes, and commandments and walking upright, whatever we ask him for, he's going to give it to us. And I'm telling you, it's the truth. You begin to manifest much quicker. So don't be shy to ask him for courage. Don't be shy to ask him, Father, take the spirit of fear. Help me stand up to those that are bothering me. Help me to have courage. You understand what I'm saying? Help me to navigate through, these negative behaviors. You know what I'm saying? If you living with your family, help me to find a way to get out of my family's house, or whatever your situation is. Ask the Father for any little thing and he will bless you. He will. When he examines your heart and your mind and your spirit, and he sees without any doubt or wavering that you really are tired of it and you are serious, he will give it to you. I'm telling you, he will. Ask him. Ask him. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Ask him for things like that. You don't always have to ask him for stuff like material stuff. Ask him for things that you can use, that's untimely, and that you can also pass on to others. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, ask him for courage. Ask him ask him to take the fear away. You know what I'm saying? Ask him to take certain people out of your life, and he will. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of good courage. Be strong and of good courage. It don't matter who you are. Don't matter who they are. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doeth go with thee. See, wherever you go, it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, the Father is always with you. It don't matter who you in front of. I'm telling you, the Father will make your enemies your footstool. As long as you're in tune with him, he will fight your battles. It's angels all around us. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys. You gotta learn that we were spiritual beings first before coming here to earth. You know what I'm saying? You have to know it's a whole host of angels. The Father will go into this person's mind. The person that's bothering you, go into their mind, and all of a sudden make them have a change of mind. Make them have a change of heart. The Father will do that. And you'll be like, wow, all of a sudden this person's like this. That's because the Father came into them and changed their heart, changed their minds. Enough time for you to slip away. You know what I'm saying? He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. The Father will never forsake you. He will never forsake us. He will never fail us. You know what I'm saying? We forsake him. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, your life is going to change. Just tune into him every day. Any little thing you have a problem with, don't worry about talking to your best friend. Don't worry about calling somebody up on the phone. Pray. Get on your knees and pray to him, and he will respond. You know what I'm saying? He will. I'm telling you, he will get all those people that's getting on your nerves out of the way. But the question is, do you really want to let them go? Joshua 1:9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, neither be horrified. For the Lord thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. Ooh, that's strong. That's powerful. It don't matter where you go. It doesn't matter. He's always there. Your bestie ain't there. You know what I'm saying? You even go places and your husband ain't there or your wife ain't there. Whatever the situation may be. Man with woman and woman with man. You know, that's how we do on this channel. You know, but I digress. But he's always there. In a nutshell, he's always there. He's always there, and he's just waiting for you to call on him. You don't have to fight these battles by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the times we got to stop sticking around and looking for closure. No, forget that. Closure, listen to me closely. Closure is what they did to you. So whereas though you feel like you know it requires closure. No, closure is what they did to you. You know, it's enough to stop playing these games to whereas though we want to hear something that tickles our ears to make us stay because we really don't want to leave, but we don't like how we got disrespected. No, stop all of that. When somebody cross your boundaries, you gotta go. You gotta go. Because I'm telling you, you can forgive them. Because we must do that according to Christ. But you gotta go. You can forgive somebody and not stay in that same in their energy. Because I'm telling you, once you forgive and you stay, it's gonna be worse. That's how people look at it. They don't look at it like, oh, whew, man, she forgave me. Man, I'm so grateful. You know, I'm going to do right by her this time. They don't do it. Comment below or I don't care. Do it to yourself. Think to yourself. Every time you've forgiven somebody and you stay, hasn't it been worse the next time? You tell me. Last one, and I'm done. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Period. Just point blank, period. For real. I'm telling you, like when I feel like this is what I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all from experience. Whenever I feel worried and I got a lot of stuff on my plate, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just get overwhelmed and I just automatically, when I feel like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot going on. I just drop to my knees and pray. And I'm telling you, Christ just take it all away. That's my safe haven. When somebody bothering me or something like that, I won't even answer the phone. I'll just get on my knees and pray. Because sometimes this is how let me tell you something. This is the people that you got to avoid. When people that call you and you can look at the phone without even answering it and you get this feeling in your spirit, that's the Father telling you to cut that person off. You know what I'm saying? Because it should be all love. It should be all peace. Just like Christ is a safe haven, these people that are in our lives should be safe havens. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. But a lot of them are not. You understand what I'm saying? And you can do all things. You can do all things. Stand up. Be bold. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be rude. You can be kind but stern. You don't let nobody treat you these any kind of ways. You don't let nobody like try to dictate to you what's this and what's that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing you down and just trying to use you as a doormat and step all over you to make themselves feel better. Come on now. Sometimes you just got to cut people off without any. Listen, you see their actions. It don't always got to be like a conversation. People know what they're doing. People that treat you bad and that do stuff, they know they know exactly what they're doing. But you're not speaking up. So they're going to keep doing it. If you don't like confrontation, just leave. Just leave. You know? Just leave. So, remember, you can do all things with Christ that strengtheneth you. The Father is always with you, and He didn't give us a spirit of fear. And it don't matter who it is. You stand up to whoever is effing around with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be confrontational, but you do gotta be bold and you do gotta be stern. Okay? So with that being said, you guys, I pray you were edified. Remember to stay prayed up. Sin not. The kingdom is at hand. Repent, and I'll see you guys in the next video.